it's drivers are talking in the chat, so I guess I did not miss anything. Okay, so the match has not started yet. Which is of course awesome news. So 2 more warm-up is asking a novice, so we have a bit of time to introduce you the format. So hey Nathan, so we have a 4v4 and 2 3v3s and total yeah, also matches played till 7 without tennis mode, but yeah, it's not a BO3 like you usually see where you have to win 2 maps to win the match. The total score counts, and I think the 4v4 is played first as well. At least it was played first in the previous weeks. So Numelops won against THC. They got scared on the first map, but the rest of the match was rather convincing, especially since THC yeah, played very well. They played their chance to the best, and it almost paid off on the first map where they were leading 5-2 at some point. And on the other hand, we have Proxiz, who won against DAKSP in the quarterfinal, if I'm not mistaken. So the other semifinal is between Funtime and M&M, but it has already been played, and Funtime won in a quite close score. So Funtime are awaiting in the final. It's unclear if the final is played at 9 tonight, or if it's postponed to a later day. I think it is at 9 if Proxiz wins, but if Numelops wins, it's not clear. Because yeah, we got first the info that it was at oh, Funtime cannot play today. Okay, then it won't be today, yes. Let's see if yeah, Link asked for okay, so we are starting now. So Numelops pretty much the team to beat in 2020 when it comes to tech tournaments. And Proxiz, who was the team to beat in 2019, where they dominated the year. So it will always be quite a close match. They actually already faced in the qualifiers, where Numelops won both maps, even though it was a fairly close match. But yeah, both teams were kinda under-practiced compared to usual. So let's see how this one will play out. Novice will crash for Proxiz. So looks like we have Zykos, Shark, Horny, and I couldn't see the fourth one for Numelops in white for Proxiz. We have Paul, Novice, and oh, and I see a few players getting down, and that will be a top 3 for Numelops, who will score first blood. And we are not starting with 44 this week. Seems like yeah, it's up to the team's choice, the map order. So we are starting on ALM Fire, who was in the first map pack. In the very first map pack, and yeah, it was based on a vote on which old maps were taken back into the the playoffs. So first blood will go to Numelops. So we have Paul, Sebi, and Novice for Proxiz, and Zykos, Horny, Shark for Numelops. Because yeah, it's a lot harder to identify who is playing for who in this new game with yeah, no tags, no colors, no nothing basically. But looks like Proxiz is on a good way to take this run with Novice and Sebi first and second, but Sebi lost a lot of ground. But since Paul got 5th in front of Zykos, it will still be a point for Proxiz, but yeah, quite a close call for Sebi. Yeah, fortunately for him, without any consequence. So that's 1-1 now. And remember, it's the total score that counts and not the amount of map won. So every rounds matter. Even if it's 6-0 or 6-1 or I don't know. Every round matters. Looks like Paul is a bit behind for Proxiz, so... And we have a top 2 for Numelops right now with Horny and Zykos at top 2. Shark as well in the top 3. We are in a nice configuration for Numelops right now, coming into the last turn. Sebi and Novice are still putting some pressure. Everyone is going for the inside Paul, and I see Sebi making a mistake close to the end, but it didn't matter since it was it was anyway around for Numelops, unless Sebi got first, but that seemed pretty unlikely at this stage. So 2-1 for Numelops. And yeah, especially since the players are, for the most part, not... Oh, Zykos with the mistake. The players, for the most part, are not playing with their team skin. It makes it even harder to identify. Luckily, it's pretty much all the players here are known already. Are pretty famous players, quotation mark. So we pretty much know for which teams are playing, but it can be confusing for a newcomer, I guess. But right now, Proxiz has the top 2 with Novice and Sebi. So it is their round right now, but Shark and Horny have a very good end, and we actually both snipe Sebi again. But again, Paul will take 5th in front of Zykos. So again, Proxiz will tie up the score. Pretty much the same scenario as the second round. The exact same scenario as the second round. So round number 5 now with a 2-2 score. Novice with the best start, but yeah, very close pack every round. Looks like it's anyone's match so far. Neck and neck. Novice and Sebi with top 2 though, but Zykos is pretty close behind, and I can see Shark and Horny in the mix as well, so it can still go either way. Novice though has a pretty good lead, so he will most likely take first this round. But which team will take this round right now? It is still for Proxiz with Paul and Sebi second and third, and Zykos will crash. So yeah, it will definitely be a point for Proxiz right now. But that was pretty close with 4 players in 1/10. Unfortunately, Horny and Zykos with late mistakes. For the first time in this match, it will be Proxiz in the lead with a 3-2 score. We have a bit of black spikes, but nothing too big right now. Still a very close pack. Coming into the mid part. Paul in the lead with Novice overtaking him, so it's looking very good for Proxiz. Horny and Zykos are not far away from Paul though, from Novice neither, so with a good end they can maybe take this round. Horny and Zykos, we need a super good end. Unfortunately, Zykos is not in a very good position. Horny has to take the outside line, and Zykos will crash into the pole. So yes, their chances were already shallow, and yeah, their round will end there. And for the first time in this match, we have a team leading by 2 points, and it will be a Proxiz with a 4-2 advantage. If they can keep this streak, they will take a big advantage coming into the remaining 2 maps. Unfortunately for them though, Sebi and Paul are not off to a very good start though. Looks like Sebi is making his way through the field. It is still a rainbow in favor of Numelops at the moment. Oh, what a close call by Novice, overtaking Zykos though for first place, so it paid off. Let's spectate Shark. Shark still battling for third, and Sebi taking third. Oh, but Novice will crash, but Shark as well! Oh, it is still around for a Numelops with Zykos and Horny at top 2. Shark with the respawn, actually respawn twice, so he won't be able to finish. But that doesn't matter since his teammates got top 2. So yeah, another mistake without any consequence. This time it will be for Shark. So that's 4-3 now. This match still neck and neck. Oh, and Shork will clip in the early stages of this round, and Paul is dropping down a bit as well. Still a 2v3 situation for Numelops. Even a 1v3 because I don't see Zykos neither. Zykos is even behind Shark. So actually this round is almost over for Numelops at this point. Yeah, Harney is challenging Novice for first. He will actually beat Novice for first. But yeah, his efforts will be useless unfortunately, since yeah, both Shark and Zykos died quite early in this round, so no need for Novice to try and get first in that particular round. So Proxiz now is back with a 2-point advantage, 5-3 now for Proxiz. The best team of 2019, and Zykos will yeah, make a very big mistake. You want to go as wide as possible coming into this turn, and that was way too wide for Zykos. And it's looking pretty good because Shark is gone as well. Same situation as the previous round. Harney alone versus 3 Proxiz players. And unfortunately you can't do anything in 1v3. And this time Novice will take a very fast time. Will get a very fast time with a 40.47. That's yeah, quite an epic time. So that's map point now for Proxiz, 6-3, and if they can get this to 7-3, that would be a really big advantage considering how close this match is expected to be. So having a 4 points advantage coming into the second map would be great. So now for Numelops, it's time to score as many rounds as possible. They have to score 4 in a row if they want to win this map, but every single one of them will matter. Looks like Novice is in first, but it's still a point for Numelops. So Harney has an awful line, so Sebi might overtake him. But where is Novice? Where did Novice go? Where did Novice go? Apparently he was on a 0.2x. But yeah, unfortunately for him, it's not. It was not the right moment to go for a PB attempt. Yeah, because now he lost a point to his team, probably even more now, if Numelops can take any more points. So it is 6-4 now. 1 round of damage limitation for Numelops done already. They can still do 2 more and 1 to win the map. Novice again in first place, Sebi again in fourth, Paul in last. Right now it is oh, but someone from Numelops will make a mistake, so now Harney and Shark has to take first and third, and it doesn't look like it will be the case this time Novice will get a 0.403. So really good time again by Novice, once again the best player in this match. And yeah, one of the very best tech players. One of the very best tech players currently. So Proxiz will take this first map 7-4, which will grant them a 3 points advantage coming into the next map. And thanks for the follow, Hoop. So I will check if my score overlay, if I didn't make any mistake on my score overlay. And I did not. I'm proud of this. Oh, I forgot to put a little bunny instead of the TRF logo right there. That's pretty sad. So yeah, I didn't even have time to take any rest. I jumped from the subway into the stream straight away, so yeah, we'll take a little break. Meanwhile, we have some warm-up on ALM Jadiel, the second map of the day. We'll grab really quickly something to drink and be right back. Alright, we are back. So, in case you missed it, Proxiz won the first map, ALM Fire, on a 7-4 score. So, since the total score will matter, that's a 3-point advantage coming into the second map over Numelops. Numelops, who won the first 3 edition of ALM Cup. But yeah, Proxiz did not participate last year when they pretty much won every team tournament the game had to offer that year. Meanwhile, Numelops has of course won the last 2 major tech team cups in the name of TMM and TCS in 2020. So yeah, we have pretty much the best team of 2019 versus the best team of 2020 so far. The thing is, on this first tech tournament on the new game, we have now the best team of 2019 having a 3-point advantage coming into this second map. Yeah, we are still transitioning to that new game. We are still on the first tech tournament in the new game, at least when it comes to team tournaments. Alright, I don't, yeah, we don't know yet how many more warm-ups. I think people are complaining about some lag issues on the server because there's too many people, so maybe they will restrict the number of spectators, but I don't know. The players don't seem to agree much on that topic, so yeah, let's find out. Let's hope it won't take too much time to sort this out. And yeah, since Funtime has not replied yet, I guess we won't have a final happening tonight. Looks like Funtime aren't on there. But yeah, right now, if you don't see the game as fluid as smooth as expected, it's because I tapped out. Actually, I'm in Windows right now for the warm-ups, because it's a bit easier to check infos and stuff doing the warm-up. So that will be gone when we'll get back to the match. Don't worry about this. So yes, this map is actually a bit harder than it looks. It has a few really tight parts, especially near the end. So yeah, we saw quite a lot of mistakes in the match I have casted so far. We had quite a... So let's see. So players, some players who are not playing on this map will leave to. Okay, so final won't happen tonight. Final won't happen tonight. That is confirmed. So this evening is all about knowing who will join Funtime into the grand final. Will it be Proxiz? Will it be Numelops? Still anyone's match, so last warm-up after this one. And we are getting back to the match. So actually, both teams in the qualifier already faced off in this map, ALM Jadiel. And yeah, it was quite a mess, if I remember correctly. At least compared to what you would expect from yeah, two big favorites of the final in the final victory, like yeah, Proxiz and Numelops are. It was quite a mess. A lot of mistakes for these players' standards, if I can say so. And I think Numelops took it something like 7-3 in the end on this one. But yeah, of course, both teams got plenty of time to practice in between, so it might be a whole different story tonight. So yeah, I guess we are moving back to full screen. Alright, so let's see who will play on this one. I guess we have Vag, Mawile, and Zykos for Numelops, and Novice, Mi4, and couldn't see the last one for Proxiz. But what we know is that the third player from Proxiz is in last place, but his two teammates are, oh, it is Mesco. Since Zykos got a no slide, and actually Vag made a mistake as well, so that's two Numelops players at the bottom, so it's Proxiz round to lose right now. Their round is pretty much in the bag if they don't make any stupid mistake. They have a 1 second gap to two Numelops players. Let's see if they will choke it. Looks like it won't be the case. So Proxiz will score another round. And Mesco with a disconnect, so we will have to wait for him because he was a player. And yeah, what's great about the new Trackmania as well is that you can't end round. So that means these players will have to yeah, everyone will need to retire without anyone finishing for the round to end. Luckily for us, these players should be well disciplined to do that. So it looks like Mesco's game crashed. And he's already back on the server, so it didn't take too long. Let's hope Vag will not finish though. Okay, looks like he retired, so we should get back into the match anytime soon. Just waiting for Mesco to confirm that he is ready. Alright, Mesco is ready. So we are live again with a 1-0 score for Proxiz on this second map. 8-4 in the total score. Proxiz with yeah, quite a significant advantage right now, but their best player, Novice, has unfortunately crashed really early in this round, and Mi4 as well. So it's the opposite situation as the previous round, where it's Numelops' round to lose pretty much. With two players down, we are even in a nice configuration, but they can't even let Mesco go at this point. Oh, but unfortunately, what are they doing? Zykos and Vag with quite silly mistakes right here, but looks like they are still in front of Mi4, so shouldn't have any consequences. Especially since Mawile has a decent lead over Mesco. Mawile has to release a lot in the end, but he will keep it together, and Zykos and Vag, despite their mistakes, will stay in front of Mi4 and Novice. So Numelops instantly tying up the score in this second map with a 1-1 score. The overall score, on the other hand, is still 3 points in favor of Proxiz. Oh, Zykos with a very early mistake, and Novice as well, so we are in a 2v2 situation right now. Quattro is down as well. That's looking very good for Numelops, with a 2v1 situation between Numelops Mawile, Numelops Mawile and Numelops Vag versus Proxiz Mesco. Oh, but what the fuck? Both Mawile and Vag making the same mistake. That was so silly, and now all of a sudden it is an ace for Proxiz. Oh, what a throw that is! What a throw that is! Oh no! This is terrible! I shouldn't laugh. Because I'm the Numelops caster after all, but man, what a throw! And that will be that's the most unexpected ace of this match for sure. Yeah, if anyone wants to clip that, feel free to do that, of course. And now it is 2-1 for Proxiz. 9-5 overall. Very tight line by Zykos. No mistake this time yet. Still a very close pack. Closest round so far. Vag and Mawile in a good position. Zykos as well. Novice the only... and Novice, the only Proxiz player, is in a good position, will make a mistake. Mesco though will move up to third, but Quattro is not in a very good position neither, so it's looking very good for Numelops, one corner away from the finish line in a nice configuration. This is the redemption for the previous round. Numelops responding with an ace. So that's 2-2 now in this map. It's looking really tight. And again, a lot of mistakes on this map. It is a lot harder than it seems, because you don't see, too many poles or too many tight sections, like extremely tight section or ridiculously tight sections. But the corners themselves are quite tight. It's really difficult to get this map right, especially in the new game. You can get so close to the walls with the Rammsteins missing from this game. You can get so close to the walls, and the contacts with the wall are so much more penalizing. That it's just hard to get this map right, seems like. And Zykos is in first with Vag in second place. Looks like Novice won't be able to do anything, but Vag is gone! And Novice will take, but no, Novice will crash near the end! What is this match already? What is this match already? And the point will go to Numelops. Numelops taking the lead for the first time in this match. Ah, what a map we have already. 2-2, and all 4 rounds have been crazy, or almost. My voice is already dying, man. No mistakes so far. Oh, Zykos going so close to the wall, but he will get away with it. Zykos risking it for the biscuit, but it won't pay off. Zykos is down. So Mawile and Vag need first and third right now to get this run, and right now it is not the case, and not any. Even more now, Mawile is gone, and Vag will fly out of the map, so it will be an easy ace for Proxiz. Man, it will never stop. This match is so epic already. So Proxiz will tie up the score again. 3-3, which makes it 10-7 overall in favor of Proxiz. 2 players are down. I couldn't recatch who it was, but it was Vag and Zykos. That means Mawile is already alone, so it's Proxiz's run to lose. And Mesco and Novice almost did it right there. They went so close to the wall. but they got away with it. Looks like they're not doing the choke right now. And yeah, that's pretty much the only thing Numelops can rely on in this round. Zykos being over second behind. Mikocho and Mawile battling for first, but it won't be any useful, and Mawile will get a slowdown as well as Novice. And yeah, no crucial mistake in the end, so it will be a comfortable round for Proxiz, taking the lead in this second map and extending their lead in the overall scores with a 4-3, which means 11-7. Vagan Zykos left, and Mawile left as well. So all three players restarting their games, I guess. So we will have to wait for them to get back on track. Yeah, quite a tactical break right here for his Numelops players. But yeah, the situation is actually pretty critical right now for Numelops. Being down by 4 points and down on this map as well. With this 4-3 score. Sure, there's plenty of time to bounce back, but not that much. Not that much. Let's see if I can actually open a Chrome tab without my PC dying. Just to launch the dashboard on Twitch. Looks like we are live again. Unfortunately, it takes quite a lot of time for this game to get back into full screen mode, but here we are. 4-3 in favor of Proxiz. Novice taking the early lead. Vag and Mesco at the back of the pack. No mistakes so far. Oh, very good speed by Vag. He will move up a few positions. He has to go for the outside pole, but that will generate some speed. Even though he's still battling for a fifth. Alongside Mesco, it can be important at the end. Novice and Mikocho in first and third, so it is right now around in favor of Proxiz, but the end might change some stuff and Zykos will fly out of the map! So it looks like it will be another round for Proxiz, and it will! It will, and it's a 5-3 score now! Which is a very, very, very good situation for Proxiz right now. 2 rounds away from... I think they are 2 rounds away from killing this match, I'm not too sure. No, that would make it 14-7, but yeah, if they score 2 rounds in a row, they would be 1 point away from the final victory. Only, so crucial moment coming up right here. Numelops need to score rounds right now, and Zykos and Vag are down again, crashing at the same spot. The situation is more than critical for Numelops at the moment. Novice, Mesco and Mikocho in a nice situation. And looks like they are not making unnecessary mistakes. Mikocho has to release a little bit, but that will not be an ace for Proxiz. Still a very comfortable round for Proxiz. That's yeah, quite sad. For Numelops, of course. If you're a Proxiz fan, it's not sad at all, of course. But yeah, we are now on a 13-7 score, so if Proxiz scores this round, that means Numelops would need to win 7-0 in order to win this match, and Vag and Zykos again making the same mistakes! I know these two are really close friends already, but come on, man! 3 times they're making the same mistake and Mawile is gone as well. Novice making a mistake, but I don't think it changed anything at this point. Proxiz on their way to take a very serious options in this semi-final. Yeah, Proxiz will take the ace, and Proxiz has 1 foot into the grand final already. Numelops won 7-3 during the qualifiers on this map, and now it is Proxiz winning 7-3 in the semi-final when it matters the most. So yeah, 14-3 to 7, sorry, 14-7. That means Proxiz is 1 round away from the grand final. Numelops has to score 7 rounds in a row to force tennis mode. I don't think the chess game is mandatory, Nathan. I think, yeah, that's the troll rule. There's always a troll way to tiebreak, but it's not mandatory. At least I don't think it is. I think it's a golden point. I don't know what map though. Probably on that 44 map. So the 44 will be played on Torsen by Tona. Because yeah, last year we had already a troll rule where in case of a tie, you could play on a super shit map, like super shit dirty map. But that map was not mandatory, so we only saw it in very few matches. Because yeah, you had another way to solve tiebreakers, which most teams end up for. But I think we have in the Numelops squad there's quite a few decent chess players. And yeah, if needed, I know a bit how to play. In elementary school at 7 years old, I was a chess champion of my class. I still have the trophy in my room. I'm still, yeah, of course now in 2020 I'm trash. But at least I remember like how to play. But we are not there yet because winning a map 7-0 against Proxiz is close to impossible. It's really close to impossible. It's a team that won everything in 2019 by quite a big margin as well. So yeah, pretty much the best online tech players, or yeah, a few of them, are in the Proxy squad. What do you mean by in chess? No, I basically didn't do any serious chess after elementary school. So. You know, like I didn't even take part in any like serious stuff or anything. I'm probably not even the best chess player in Numelops, to be honest. I think there's a few of them who are fairly decent. I don't remember exactly, but yeah, that was a subject of discussion in the Numelops chat. But yeah, if we get there, it would, yeah. That means this match would be legendary already. Is Navi allowed to play chess for Numelops though? Because he's not in the lineup. Meanwhile, I am, for example. Because I played against I played against Fierce the Coconut in the qualifiers. Which was a really high level match. But yeah, unfortunately I think my dreams of a second ALM title are close to getting away. So this is the last warm-up. The conclusion of this semi-final between Proxiz and Numelops will start now. To get the context back, Numelops needs a 7-0 win to force the decider map. Meanwhile, Proxiz only needs one round to advance to the grand final. Of course, we play this match till the end, no matter what. Even if Proxiz scores the first round right away. So this will be 4v4, not 3v3 anymore. Looks like we have for Proxiz Renew, Mi Quattro, Novice, and couldn't see the last one, Mesco. And for Numelops we have Vag, Ringoa, Suya, and Zykos. So early stages not in favor of Numelops actually. Now it is in favor of Numelops with second, third, and fourth position. The Quattro in first place, but right now it's not enough. It's on this map that Numelops got a bit getting CH'd. Once again, we see two players from Numelops dropping down near the end of the round, and all of a sudden it ends up with the top 3 for Proxiz somehow. So that will be it. Proxiz will advance in the final, and actually looks like Numelops don't even want to play till the end of this map now that the score is over. Yeah, because the admins confirmed it's not mandatory to finish off the match. So GG to Proxiz, who will face Funtime in an unknown date. There is a third place match that should happen between Numelops and M&M, but I have no clue when this will happen. So let's find out. Looks like it won't be though, because everyone left already from looks like everyone left already from Numelops at this stage. So yeah, Proxiz winning with a 15-7 score, which is a pretty big margin, to be honest. It's not as close as I expected to be, but of course Proxiz yeah, pretty much playing like they did in 2019, and yeah, that means for the first time it won't be Numelops winning ALM Cup, because they won the first 3 edition, of course, under a few different names. So let's see who I can raid, since no more matches will happen. Who can I raid? Looks like I will raid Sinas Apple, who is playing a full speed match on TM2 actually. So if you want some more competitive Trackmania for tonight, I will lead you over to Sinas Apple. And yeah, I see you for the grand final and third place match next week. We don't know yet when, but yeah, we will communicate on that as soon as we know it. Have a good night and see you. Thanks for watching.